I did not think about how to intro this. I did not think about how to intro this at all. But hey everyone, welcome to my video. Anyways, I'm finally home alone. My mom is landed on the ground. My mom is safe and sound wherever she is. But yes, I'm literally like, ugh, it's reading week. I have nothing to do. And I'm just like, girl, let me just fucking sit here and let me rant about what I need to rant about. Because honestly, these bitches, they're trying to catch a fade. They're trying to actually like get up my ass. They're pissing me off. So yeah, this video is just literally just ranting about McDonald's because like I said, they be pissing me off sometimes. So like hopefully it's entertaining boots. But like I really can't tell you if it's gonna be entertaining because like I haven't done it yet. So yeah. My biggest fear is forgetting shit. And I'm so happy this generation is very much like online, it's very much like record everything, it's very much like put everything, like pull your camera out at all times and just like I hate bitches who are like, oh my god, be in the moment, be in the moment. Like low key, like I don't know if I want to. Okay, let's get this fucking shit started because no more intro. I literally suck at like doing anything. Quite literally if you know me. Um I got robbed. Yeah, I don't know how else to like intro that, but I got robbed and it was completely in my control and I let it happen absolutely. But you know what? Sometimes, the best of us to just we just get played sometimes and you know what? That's life and you just have to like be an ostrich, take your head out the sand and keep going. Ugh, this one bitch at my work called me Oscar the Grouch and I had no idea what the heck that was. And I looked it up and he hides in garbage cans and that's where I want to be. But also sometimes, you gotta come out the garbage can and face the cookie monster because he's gonna be like on your block talking shit. And you gotta be able to, you gotta be able to protect your day ones. Boots. Grah. I'm not Ice Spice. Who the fuck do I think I am? Anyways, so I was on the bus. I was actually getting off the bus and this one construction guy was like coming after me. He was before me. And he looked very much like worn down, like tired, like it's 7 p.m. getting off work, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And so we're running in the snow and I'm like hopping and we're hopping like this. And obviously my arms are out to like keep myself balanced or whatever. And so, yeah, the things that are in my pockets, like my jacket pocket, I would show you, but like, it's abysmal. Like, it's very much like, it's a fake jacket. I feel like it's very much just like, it's very face value. It's not really like practical. It's more just like looks. And so like, I love wearing the jacket, but also like, girl, does this jacket piss me all the way off? And I will continue wearing it until the summer because low key, it's giving God, it really just makes my outfit. It really just like, girl, like when I wear that jacket for real, like I could be wearing the ugly shit under. I could be wearing like I don't know, just like this shirt. I could be wearing this shirt where it's like super plain and no fashion, just repping fan shop. But then I put on that little like thing and one of my nice little beanies. Like, oh, the outfit is so tea. Like I just like I know I get looks and compliments, and so yeah, like I could be having the most ugliest day, but like whenever I put that jacket on and walk on the highway, I know niggas are looking at me for real. They're looking at like this little body tee pimp looking ass man. Like I'm like, bro, like please, I'll sign your autograph later. Like, no, like, oh my god, so I'm bombarding with photos, paparazzi. Yeah, no, delusion for real. That jacket completely just yeah, it's just face value that one. And so I'm running in the snow and my wallet fell out of my pocket. And when you're running in the snow in the winter, for the bitches to drive, you don't get me. Like, and then niggas that drive just like y'all are over there. Like that's you. You keep that to yourself for real. I live in a city. Everything is like literally around me. What's the need for driving if except the whole helping people out and driving people places and inner city lives and all the benefits of driving. Really, I just like whatever. But yeah, me, a non-driver, things happen around you all the time. It's not every little sound that happens that you gotta, huh? What sound was that? Huh? Like, bitch, like, I'm not always looking. My brother, whenever he's driving and he hears like a bump on the road or like something hits his car, he's very much like, oh, what happened? Pause, let's go check. Or he's very much like, ooh, a beep over there. What's over there? Pedestrian, this, that, bird, whatever. Like, a bird shot in his car one time and he literally was like, let me stop and check. I'm like, girl, it's not every little thing. But like, me, like, girl, like, I don't give two fucks. Like, what? Like, I'm not gonna stop and check every little sound that happens. Regardless, back to the story. I'm running in this fucking thing. We're stepping on snow. We're hopping like piles of snow or whatever, trying to get to that bus, our next bus. And so the construction guy is behind me. Well, no, in front of me at first, and then he was behind me after because I'm obviously faster and hotter and I'm more athletic and skinny and pretty and cute and smart and driven and all the above. But yeah, I'm stepping on piles of snow. Things are making sounds. A lot's going on, and I hear a little thump. I don't check it because again, everything makes some sounds. If we're in the city, like it's not. I'm not gonna check every little thing. I pat my pockets and like obviously I felt that everything was in my pockets, so I just kept on running and I kept on running and I kept on running and then I got to the freaking bus and I'm like, okay, perfect, I'm here. Let me pull out my wallet and scan the thing and get on the bus. But I literally scan it and the thing isn't there. Why aren't you there? Where are you? I don't know where you are. It's not there. My financial card, my wallet, my credit card, my wait. Side note. That day, my mom doesn't like to use the bank. My mom is very much a cash girly. My mom had given me next to $2,000 to e-transfer to someone else because she didn't want to like she doesn't want to sign up for online banking. She thinks that's another way to like which Loki, I don't know, has anyone getting robbed by like online banking? She because Loki, she is the kind of girl who like see like that somebody requested money and press like accept because she thinks it's gonna get given to her. So like Loki, it's not like she's not gonna be the one to like analyze everything and read the fine print and everything like that. She knows that she doesn't do that, so she doesn't even bother signing up for like e-transfer and all that thing. Because like you can request money and she could just accidentally. It's a lot of ways you can like accidentally lose money, and sure you can be cautious, but like she's just like not that kind of girly to like mess with that because like again, if you know that you are good with money, she's never lost her wallet, never lost her phone, things like that. Like she's very much good with like holding physical shit together. Yeah, she's that girly who like does not like lose anything. Anyway, so she gave me 2K cash because she's a cash girly, and she was like, put this in your bank and e-transfer it to someone else. And so for like 24 hours, I was walking around with 2K in my wallet. I didn't lose 2K. I was supposed to give someone else cash. She said, take out this amount, take out this amount, transfer it there, and whatever is left, leave the cash in your pocket and bring it to this person's house after school. And so that was the mission after school. Bring it to this person's house after school before I lost my wallet. Anyway, so obviously the wallet falls out of my pocket, and I'm just like, holy shit, like this cannot be happening right now. I'm in the bus, I was about to scan it. I see that I didn't scan it, and I'm like tapping I'm like looking, I'm tapping my pockets, looking everywhere. It's not there. I'm like, you know what? I put it in my bag sometimes. Maybe I hallucinated running out the bus and being so stressed or whatever that I put it in my bag and I literally forgot to do like check there. I take off my bag, I check that on the bus, and it's not in my bag, and I just like, oh my gosh. I look behind me. Because at this point I'm like, where's the man who was behind me, right? I look behind me and the guy is on like, think of like a pile of snow. Like, you know how like snow is like sometimes untouched? He was like at a pile of snow and he was like just like shoving things in his like pants or whatever. And I'm just like not the accusatory type of person. And so like I didn't accuse him of anything in the moment. I just was like, you know what? Let me check my sources first. Like let me like run before I accuse someone, let me make sure that I'm T. So I run back and I see that the wallet is not obviously not where because I ran back to like where the sound was, the wallet's not there. I go back to him and I'm looking at him and I'm like, well, should I stop him? Like, what should I do? What should I do? He runs into the bus and the bus leaves. 100, like, I think the money I was supposed to give to that one girl was like $120. So I had a $20, $120 cash in my wallet. I had a lot of free Happy Meal coupons that I found. Um, and bro, I had a lot of reward points in there. I don't know, Tim Hortons reward. That card is gone because I never connected it to my phone. Um, I had some like I go to Winners a couple times, so I never checked how much points I have, but like a year's worth of points collected at like multiple trips from multiple trips to Winners. All of it's gone. So yeah, that was that bitch, bro. Oh, someone followed me. No, it's bot count. Yeah, I lost my wallet. Right after that, low key, I was like really annoyed. Um, I went to like I just had to wait for the next bus because I don't know what do you do? I waited like 10 minutes and then I just got a lift. So there's this one girl at my work and she literally can pull every man. The first guy, whose name do I have here? The first guy was he was kind of a hoe, low key, so I don't know if we count that or not, but yeah, they went on a couple dates and I think he touched her and like she was very much uncomfortable, but yeah, that didn't work out. The second guy, again, very much touchy, very much like was using her for her body. That didn't work out. The next guy also used her for her body. Didn't work out. I think he's doing drug dealing now. Shout out to you wherever you are. Tall guy, I mentioned him, drug dealer. Skinny guy. Skinny guy has a wife now, so period to that. Mustache, low key, tea and a half about him. So I don't know how much I can say about that one. That one was more publicized than the one before, than the three before. Anyways, point of this story is just that like, damn, I think it makes me like lose hope in like, I don't know, it doesn't make me lose hope. It just kind of like opens my eyes to like men in general. That like men are weird. Men are weird. Okay, bitches. Whew. I've been talking about my personal life for like a little bit of time now, so I'm just gonna like finally get into the McDonald's bit and what you guys actually want to hear about Don's. There are these like sessions that happen at McDonald's that like they're called like, I don't know, like sit down or like communication sessions or something like that, where like they invite like a couple of crew in to like, I don't know, interview them and just tell them, give them an open space to like say what is going wrong about the store and what's going good about the stores. I've seen like they do it every year, really. Um, and so they also do these like little paper things where we write down things and then like I know reviews where we like write down what's wrong with the store and then like give it back to them and just like hope they change it, switch up. Anyways, um, I don't ever go. I don't ever go because well, I never actually see change happening. Like I've seen there have been people that go and they give out their opinions and the opinions get posted and they're like, okay, we have seen that more. Bro, last year was pissing me off though because it was like three or four girls that went and they gave all the ideas that were written on the board that they said was like what, have more people on the floor so that we don't have lack of people during busy times, which is, you know, a good point, but again, like that's what every manager demands for, like it's not new. It just feels like a manager wrote this, like it's so fake. It just feels like what are we talking about here? Like what are we like, there's more things to be concerned about here, but whatever. I was just like, you know what, anyways, like let's see what changes. And it's very much been the same, like it's still like two people on overnights and it's still like what are we doing here, where it's like even in the last like whatever amount of years, every time someone gives us a suggestion it just feels like, okay, perfect, we wrote the suggestion down, we worked on what our plan is to do it, but when it comes to like actually executing, like I look to the left and look to the right and I don't see any changes. And the only changes I do see are budget cuts and new burgers and all this shit, so I just never like, I don't know. I never felt like they were taking our like suggestions seriously, so I just kind of like never really went in. Anyways, I don't know if that's tea or whatever, but that's my little like one two about why I never did those suggestion things. The biggest beef I have with Don's is that nothing ever gets announced. I have been going there for so long, and every time we get a new burger, a new McFlurry, new wrap, new muffin, new this, new that, even when things are canceled, it's just like it just happens around you and you just have to like walk into the store and figure shit out for yourself. You just have to kind of go in and just like, you know, my thing is like put it in the emails. Like put it in the emails. We get weekly emails of our schedule. They have this little section where they can add comments and they've added comments before. They've said like happy birthday to this person. Girl, happy birthday to that person. They've said like people don't go through the back door, like all these new rules and shit. But like when it comes to actually putting, I don't know, like literally helpful information there, it's very much my next beef at Dawn's. um, oh yeah, they be changing anything. I wrote down that they never announced new burgers. They never announced changing to the order of like the storage order. Like say pickles go under the toaster, which when I first got hired, pickles. When I first got hired, where the fuck were pickles? When I first got hired, a lot of the boxes that like any extra boxes that we don't set up here went down there, and so pickles, ketchup, and all that were all the way back there, like somewhere else. Which I'm glad that they moved it closer to us. I don't have beef with that. That's a good little switch. But for a while, pickles were on that side of the table to make food, and we're on this side of the table to make food. I have to walk around, and I come back, and I have to walk around, and then I have to come back. And it was just like, it was shit. um, then they moved it to under the toaster, and then they moved it back into the skids where we couldn't get anything, and they put something else there. I forgot what it was. But yeah, pickles are just my best example because for a little bit, pickles were getting moved like up, down, left, right. Recently, sanitization spot like toilet paper cleaning, toilet paper cleaning stuff like bleach, all that shit. They moved it from the skids to, they moved it from like away from the regular food to next to the regular food, and so now all of like the sanitization stuff is right next to all of the other stuff. I'm not saying cross contamination or anything, but it's just like weird. Like it's weird. Or maybe it's for the rebuild or remodel, whatever. I don't. Anyways, my point is they should have announced it. And now I'm like looking everywhere asking managers. I hate having worked there for longer than some of the managers and having to go up to the managers who work there full time to ask for shit because like I should know. Like I get it, only work like 15 weeks, 15 hours every week or whatever, but I should know where shit is, and if I don't know, it should have been said or posted or announced somewhere. Broken machines, girl. There is another machine breaking at McDonald's every other week, girl. Like we do they I will give them a hand though because they do give people keep a good rotation of like new appliances and things like that, and so they're constantly calling the repair guy and like bringing it in. But yeah, it is annoying because why did we just get the toaster, the why did we just get the muffin oven thing like a couple years ago when it's already breaking again? Like, that should be concerning. Like, I'm concerned here. Maybe we should find a new distributor. Yeah, it's just and again, they didn't announce when the machine was broken. They just kind of like everyone don't use it and just kind of, which again, why would you announce that? And just put a sticky note on the door. It's not, don't make yourself like, yeah, that one is not that bad. No shit, no shit, no shit, no shit. Ooh, oh bitch, labor rules. Nothing was announced again. Recently there was a change to our uniform. Again, spread by word of mouth. Nothing was told on the emails or on Facebook. Promo clothes. Oh, bro, promo clothes piss me off all the way. So a couple years ago, whenever we had like a promotion, we got like a new set of clothes that we could wear, and the rule was before was that like any promotion that like anything, any of the promotional clothes you got, you pretty much could wear always. Like I saw people wearing promotional shit from like 2005. It still counted as McDonald's uniform. Like no one cared. And it makes sense, you know what, for us to be promoting like current stuff and not always just like wearing random ass uniform from forever ago. I was pissed off because a couple times when I went in with a shirt that, honestly, it was a shirt that like it was promoting our McDonald's points, and that's kind of a permanent thing. So I don't get why I couldn't wear that. But they were saying that right now we're promoting. Let's say they were promoting Sonic the Hedgehog or something. They're like, you can't wear that. You gotta wear your Sonic merch. You gotta put this on instead. And I was just like, oh my god, Roma, I'm in the back. Why does it matter? I'm in the back. We're all wearing a name tag. It's being advertised up there. Like, maybe I'm just ghetto. It sounds ghetto now that I say it out loud, but like, bro, I was so pissed off the way they wouldn't let me advertise that. Um, but they wouldn't let me like wear my promo clothes that I already had. So I just gotta like go home. I'm not wearing it anywhere else either. Like I'm not gonna like go wear it like to the beach. Like no, I'm not gonna go walking around in freaking McDonald's merch unless like I'm in my house or like in like a cabin or something. Then I would wear it to like go to sleep or whatever. But like I'm not gonna like casually wear the shirt that says like, oh, freaking wait until the Lakers or the what are they called again? The Lakers. Wait until the Raptors take a shot and get a free fry. Like I'm not gonna no. I'm literally over it. I'm overly irritated, bro. They changed the password. They changed the password to leave the building essentially. So I don't know if they ever were closing, but like you leave the building, you come through a door, the alarm goes off, you put in the password, and you continue with your shift. Recently the girl changed the password to where only managers know it, and obviously you can't keep the password from the employees forever. Like we have eyes, eventually we're gonna see, like even the manager codes get switched out monthly because again niggas are gonna see you putting your code in. Like sure, but like that gets changed out, but the password to the computer or the system or whatever, you can't change that always. So obviously there's some employees are gonna know about it. Um and it's like, girl, like, why would you change the password? I don't know, like, why you would change the password, bro. Anyway, she changed the password. And I was taking out the garbage one time, and I was like, I opened the door, obviously, and I put in the password that I know, and it's like, it didn't go in through. It didn't go through. So obviously, I was like, oh, I must have just punched it in wrong. So I put it in again, and it didn't go through. And I'm like, sometimes sometimes when you punch it in wrong, it only registers a certain amount of numbers, and you gotta like actually press it all the way. Like again, we're in the ghetto. Like the buttons don't even work. Half of the buttons are faded. Like there's been times where I press the button and like it isn't register, so you gotta actually like press it all the way. And so I'm like pressing, it's alarming. I'm pressing the shit all the freaking way. And after like the fourth or fifth try of me putting it, because I'm a calm person. Like the first three, I was like calm. The fourth one, I was like, this is annoying. Why isn't it working? The fifth one, I'm like shaking. I'm like trying to rip the shit off the wall. A manager comes through and is like, girl, like we changed the password. Like you're not supposed to know it now. And then she puts it in and walks away. And all I have to like, girl, I literally was like, I I felt so fucking dumb in that moment. By the way, like imagine you like be in my shoes. Like you worked there for however long. Again, part-time, I'm doing school also on the side. I've worked there for so long. And you have a big old change, like changing the literal password to the doors to let me in the building. Ah! To let me literally in and out the building, and you don't tell anyone but the managers. And so now I have to go and beg and wait for these fuck ass managers to give me the fucking password to the door just so I can take your garbages out. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? I don't get it. And she said her rule was like she doesn't want people leaving the building, but the only bitches leaving the building are the people you gave the password to. Who drives here every morning? Majority of the part-time bitches are busing, nigga. The majority of the part-time people are getting people to drive them places. The majority of the part-time niggas are literally going through the front door. I've never seen people I've seen going to the back door are like one of the crew trainers who not crew trainers, one of the shift leads, again, level of management, one of the assistant managers, again, level of management. The one old assistant manager who was there for like longer than I freaking was alive, probably, would always leave through the back door. And you're giving the managers the password. They're gonna continue leaving through the back door. Like you're not changing shit. And so I literally like I remember like the day it happened. I walked up and they were like, I walked up to the one of the managers and I was like, why did she change the password? Like, da, da, da. She was like, oh, it's because the crew keeps on leaving through the back door. And I was like, no, we don't. Fuck! Oh my god, I was really annoyed. Sorry for yelling, but I was really pissed off. Um, yeah, it was crazy because I just like don't get it. I don't get it why you would change the password. Because now they have this rule on the floor where you can't bring outside shoes into the building. You can't bring on the like floor where your people are working or whatever. You can't bring outside shoes because it's like a hazard. So you got to walk up and around into the crew room. And so what are we to do now? Except put ourselves in danger every time we need to go to the crew room. We don't know the password. Am I gonna get a manager from there to walk all the way up and around out upstairs? It's winter. Shoes are slippery. We're tracking snow into the freaking building. Now we have to walk on snow, ice, oil everywhere, bro. Like, what if it's a busy setting? What if it's a busy setting? I have snow on my shoes. I'm walking in late for a shift or whatever. Maybe I'm not late for a shift. Maybe I just have to pee and I'm rushing upstairs. And I walk in and guess what? I couldn't put the password in because I don't know the password. And I walk in and I slip and I fall because I had to walk in a dangerous situation because you changed the password and now I can't go upstairs without freaking waiting for a manager to get me all the way upstairs. Or like say I need to like change the garbage. That door it's supposed to be able to prop open, but again, we're in the ghetto, everything's broken. We're in the ghetto, like nothing works, bro. You prop it open, but the smallest gust of wind is gonna shut that fucking door. What happens when I've already called the manager? I put that little thing to prop the door open, and if the door is propped open, but the gust of wind closes it, and my shit is not strong enough, and so it closes the door, and I have to like reopen it, and the alarm is going off, and we're busy, and there's cars, and it just rings and rings and rings, and now orders aren't being heard properly, and freaking someone else is mad, and freaking it's just woo, and I'm waiting for managers, and the managers aren't coming because this and that is happening, and it's why because you can freaking change the password, and I could have solved it myself, but I didn't. I can't now. I don't know the password. I don't know what the password is. Yo, like they're overnights, say overnights. The managers are upstairs, but guess what happens during overnights? Overnights, people come into the building. There's people who are like, there's construction people coming into the construction people, sewage people who clean the oils down there coming into the building. There are people who change stock people. They don't know the password. I no. Stock. There's one person there who doesn't know the password. The other person knows what. Whatever. There's stock people coming in and out the building. There's people who like work, like say the rat trap people, for example. The rat trap people. They don't know the password. Anytime they go in and out that door, it rings, and one of the crew has to go and open the door. Say. Again, a manager is not always available, especially on overnights. They're upstairs doing some sort of paperwork, printing shit. I don't know. I don't care. But they are upstairs doing it, and I've had times where I had to go back there and put in the password and help these people out, because even if I did tell them the password, they're not going to remember it. And so I have to go there and put the password in myself, and now it can't, because again, it's just sitting there. I don't know the password. It's going to be sitting there ringing and ringing. I'm just, oh, bro, why did you change the password? That shit pissed me off all the way. I remember when the story I just told you, like, whenever she told me that, like, they changed the password, the rest of my shift, I was in a consistent flaw state. Like, everything I was doing was just being messed up. I was dropping patties. I was stressed out because, again, like, it just felt like I was being robbed. It felt as bad as when Mike was telling me not to walk on the floor with shoes on. Like, I was pissed all the way off. But my latest shift, I went into the store. I went into the building, and I was like, "Can I get a manager to open the doors upstairs? I don't want to walk here with my shoes on. There got snow on them." No, I was like, "No, walk into here and just go upstairs the regular way, even if you don't have your shoes on." And I was like, "Okay, but if I fucking die, that's on you." And I walked in. It was a joke, but I walk in and I'm like, I don't have my like non-slip shoes on. I can't walk over here. She's like, you're fine, just walk. And so I walk in. I did like a little pretend slip and fall. Um, and yeah, but also like I'm never gonna be the bitch to like take that shit all the way seriously. Again, getting paid minimum wage. Oh, the tomatoes got moved. I just wrote that food safety rules and tomatoes got moved. Like, because even some of the managers that started like 3 years ago, like, remember this. We moved the tomatoes from like the skids, like, way in the back where it's warm or whatever. We moved it from there, and we moved it into the fridge. Which made sense because whenever I used to go back there to get tomatoes, some of them were soft. Like, they would absolutely go soft like so quickly. Like, I remember, like, and it never molded. It would go. It just didn't stay hard. Like, they very much got ripe quicker in the warmth, and so I started to they switched from moving the tomatoes out there to keeping them in the fridge, and it was a change that actually helped because I after that time, like, I mean, there were still like tomatoes that went raw or whatever, but it just like there was less. There's a lot less. And now recently they moved the tomatoes out and they didn't announce it again, and so I was pissed off. And bro, okay, I gotta give him a fake name because I can't say this person's name. We're gonna call him uh we're gonna call him Shane, just because I don't know, I've never met a Shane. Actually, Shane was a good person. I worked with a Shane at the beginning of my like McDonald's journey, so I won't say Shane. We're gonna call him Hisoka because I have a picture of Hisoka right there. So okay, so Hisoka is I wrote that Hisoka alone should come with a warning label because everyone would complain about Valentine, but he's the real issue. Like, don't get me started on breaking down boxes improperly. Let me stop skipping ahead. But I was taking out. Sorry, this is just one example of when Hisoka will just be on my shit for no reason. I think he's like low key against dark skins, but he'll just be on my shit for no reason, and then he'll like laugh with me the next second. Or it's like he loves his manager position so much, where it's just like he takes that shit so fucking seriously, and he'll be like, "You're wearing the wrong uniform. You're not supposed to be wearing a beanie. You're not supposed to be wearing official hats." We're working a closing shift, and it's barely. You don't gotta be all serious in closing shifts. Oh fuck! I forgot the phone part. GM comes through later on in the day. Why do we care? Like, he's not gonna take the 5 to 9 after his 9 to 5 to do more 9 to 5 shit. Like, he should be with his family. He's not gonna come here. And for Hisoka to come up to me constantly and just like criticize like what I'm doing in the name of, in the name of, we don't know when the executives might come, so you gotta be on your A game. It's a closing shift, nigga. What's going on? I have one example that really just like I wanted to bow, you dumbass hoe. I wanted to just like, ugh, you know what I mean? But I was moving. We have a broken machine again. Don's is ghetto. Don's is ghetto. Don's is ghetto. Like, ghetto. We don't, nothing works. Nothing works. We have to come up with shit to make it work. Don's is ghetto. Um, even before, okay, when, bro, okay, ice machines. Ice machines, ice freezes up here section, falls down, ice machines, you scoop it up, ice machines. Ever work in a restaurant? Ice machines. Um, one of the ice machines on the other side is broken. Even when we worked at Walmart, ice machines were breaking. Multiple locations, we have to literally scoop ice, put it in the trunks of people's car, and drive ice to different stores because ice machines break. this one ice machine is broken. I, by the way, crazy fucking idea. I don't want to make 300 trips to the ice machine and back. So, one of the ice machines are broken. Oh, sorry. Before I even, we have these machines that make drinks automatically, and so they have ice machines on top of them just so they can dispense the ice machines into the drinks that they make. Um, on the other side, we have a self-serve machine. It's the same process. Ice machine up here freezes the ice, drops it. The customers can get their own ice. That machine's broken. Now we have to use the actual regular ice machine that we use for the ice that can't that we use for the machines that don't automatically dispense ice. We have to use that machine to not only distribute the ice to the regular ice machine places, but we have to use that ice machine to move it all the way to the other side of the store for the self-serve machine, whose ice machine is broken. Please tell me this makes sense. Everyone following? Can the congregation say amen? Yes. Okay. So it's broken. My task before the end of my shift, 5 minutes to the end of my shift, by the way, because they love to work it to the fucking last minute. 5 minutes to the end of my shift, they task me with moving the ice from that free ice machine to the one that's broken. Again, I don't want to make 30 trips. So what do? I do what I've seen bitches do for the last. I work here more than you, Hisoka. Why are you up my ass? I, I. It's the wrong way. Sorry, guys. I hope that the audio has been good. I um I take a garbage bag. I find this. We have these. I found a really. Let's just say I'm not wasting people time with details. I found a big bin. I take the. I recognize that the bin is going to be dirty. One. So I'm like, what is the next cleanest thing? Because I don't know how long this bin has been sitting open. If I wash it, then there's water inside and it's gonna melt the ice. What's the next cleanest thing to do? And I. Then I remember that every summer other stores' ice machines break. What do? We fill crates of ice. We fill crates. We take garbage bags. We put crates in. We put garbage bags into crates. We take the ice, put it into the garbage bags, and then we tie it, and then we put it in people's cars, and they drive it around London to stores whose ice is broken. Um, Ice machines are broken. And so what do? I grab the big bin, I take the ice, I scoop it in there, just like I've seen managers do, Hisoka. I take the ice, I put it in the garbage bag, and I carry this like it was like big. It was like it's big, and then the ice pile, the garbage bag, like I tied it a couple times so that it looked like Santa's sack. Like it was very much defying gravity. Like if you untied it, like it would spill on the end. It could spill downwards. I very much tied it up so that it looks bulky. You know what I mean? Like it's built bulky filled to the brim so that I don't make multiple trips. And so now I'm using my literal, like, look at these muscles. It's very much not a lot that I gotta work with. And so I'm just like 5 minutes to the end of my shift, I'm trying to rush this shit. And I lift it up, I'm walking all the way back, and what does he do? He says, please refrain from using garbage bags to transfer ice because it's kind of a hazard. Because what if plastic bags ends up in the ice machine and then in somebody's drink? Like anything could happen. Like you just have to be more careful, okay? Below, kill yourself. Absolutely kill yourself. There's a hook right there. I need you to use it to tie a noose around your neck and then onto the hook and just kill yourself. I need you dead. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. You are so. Are you getting it? Are we clocking? Are we clocking how stupid you are? Are we clocking how stupid you are? You're dumb. You're dumb. Maybe don't kill yourself. I don't want to like promote suicide. Tee like I'm just like really annoyed. I looked at him and I was like, I don't remember what I said. I think like I don't remember what I said. No, I did. I looked at him with like the Gen Z like and I said, I've never seen that happen. Have you seen? Have people complained about plastic in their cup before? Like, have people complained that plastic? He's just like, no, no, but just in case. I finished my job, obviously. I took the garbage bag. I went around the corner. I filled it up with ice, and I don't remember how many more trips I did, but I needed to fill it up a little bit more because I wasn't filled up to their satisfaction level. I did a couple more trips, but I did it with the regular bin instead of filling up the ice again. But yeah, I remember that day. It pissed me all the way off, man. Oh gosh. I hope we don't get plastic shards in the. Everyone does it. Everyone does it. This place is ghetto. Even if someone did find plastic in their cups, it's not one. It's not the weirdest thing someone's found. People have found bugs, teeth, anything in this freaking food. So it's not the weirdest thing. And second of all, just give them a free burger. Take it out my paycheck, ho. Anyways, when he said that to me, I was like, when he said that to me, I really tried to clock his tea. Like, I was like, has anyone done that before? He's like, no. Like, he's like, no. I've never seen. Has anyone ever found plastic in their bags, plastic in their food, anything like that? No, no, I've never seen it. But just in case this plastic bag suddenly starts shedding out the blue, just in case I'm scooping ice and I accidentally scoop a giant chunk of plastic and I don't realize it, it would fall. I would see a chunk of plastic there and I would take it out. Like, that's not gonna happen, best friend. It's not. Even if I untied it in pieces worth, like, I would pick it up. It's not like, this isn't like plastic pollution where microplastics are going in and out, which again, we all live with microplastics inside of us, but anyways, Hisoka done pissed me off so bad that day. He's so girl. And I have more examples of like, even just between the two that I just mentioned, there's more examples of when Hisoka just like, Hisoka used to be chill. The first year of management was very much chill vibes. He let me use the radio, go on my phone, go on breaks for not extended breaks, but like whenever I came back from break late, he was like, "You could have stayed longer. I don't really care." Like, it was fine. But then all of a sudden, recently, it's just so annoying. Sorry. Lastly, I said, don't get me started breaking down boxes and properly tying bags. Oh lord. Which is just like a general sentence. I feel like every store is gonna have this problem, even if I transfer out of McDonald's. Like, I've been seeing people talk about it on YouTube where it's just like some people just don't care to like break down boxes. Only reason I do care is because I just like making other people's jobs easier. Whenever I finish my shift, I'm like checking the levels and I'm making sure the next person's shift is gonna be smoother than my shift was. And obviously there's always gonna be something to complain about, so I can't really like make everyone happy forever. But I just wanna like do my little one two just to like, I don't know, just spread happiness and just be a good steward of the earth. Not everyone gets that though. So I like, whenever I'm too, even if I walk by the garbage pile and I see like a garbage bag that's like not properly tied, like I will stop what I'm doing and I'll tie it properly because like, anyways, wrong things in wrong places. And I put them in right places before I leave. But that's not something that annoys everybody. Literally just me. I've been talking for an hour. People talk shit about this one manager. As much as people warned me that Valentine was a problem, like I never really saw it either. But then again, just the way she worked, like she was on her phone a lot. Like she worked, you know what? I think she worked like she was in a ghetto place. Like, to be honest, I don't think she took the job too seriously. Actually, I'm not really a good representation of Valentine, to be honest, because I don't. Again, I was only part time, but I had a good sense of her. But she was also kind of like, she also did sometimes get on my nerve and. Yeah, not as bad as Hisoka though. Yeah, I'm in marketing, and there's this one guy. He is hot as fuck, and he is queer. Like right off the bat, first day he was at school, I was very much like, this man's gay, and I really wanted to talk to him, and I only got to talk to him one time, and we got to like giggle. And he told me a story about how he like, I don't know, gave someone a black eye or something like that accidentally. But I'm like, I love the aggression is just so Latino. I know he would go deep. I didn't even really like recognize him at first because he looked different, like he was in winter wear, and I just was directing. I'm used to seeing him in like his like summer like fall because we were in a semester in the fall and then this is winter time. So yeah, anyways, I didn't recognize him. Then I did recognize him, but he kissed a guy in front of me, and I was like, oh, you got a man, you're gay, you're bi, I don't know what you are, but you got a man. Like, ugh, I felt so annoyed because like, damn, I want that down bad. And I just wrote that here to talk about it because like that really gagged me. I don't think I've ever seen like that in person, especially at Fanshawe. Maybe I've seen that at like the Well or like Victoria Park or something like where they have parades and all that, and like it's more of a gay scene. But at Fanshawe, I've never really seen nothing too queer. So sorry for wasting your time this video. I really hope that this was somehow somewhat entertaining. And honestly, I'm gonna be doing some like more shit very much soon. Um, my I was planning to make a little TikTok post because I love making salads. Yeah, if you want to follow me on TikTok, please follow me on TikTok. It's my TikTok is DEUTWME. If you want to come back here, you can totally like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what the frick you think about me working at McDonald's is. What should my next job be? Should I like continue working in the restaurant industry, or should I what should I do? Should I get a new job? Should I like, I don't know, like what should I do? Like, should I stay there and like, I don't know, get some more shit that annoys me and just like, like tell you guys more horror stories of McDonald's? Like, oh, like what should I do? Like, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. For some reason, you stuck around this long. So thanks for that. And I hope to see you on my next video. Bye, tea. Nesty, rest in peace, and talk to you guys soon or whatever. Boots. This has been Bo Thomas.